Right now on Secrets,
There's the secret that we're always looking for.
we're going into the kitchen at Volare with acclaimed chef Josh Moore.
Josh Moore is always giving us some good secrets.
We'll see how to make some of Louisville's favorite restaurant food at home.
It's perfect Italian.
Perfect fire-grilled pizza.
Amazing.
Me as an amateur, so I could do this.
Absolutely.
Plus grilled chicken and pasta that's twice as nice with 2 kinds of pesto. And of course, we'll show you the secrets to one of Volare's famous handmade desserts.
Things you do with desserts are phenomenal.
It's at one of the hottest spots in town, and it starts right now. Hello again, everybody. I'm Kevin Harned with more Secrets, the show that's all local, all positive, taking you inside the local restaurant scene and behind the scenes so you can learn how to make the same great food at home. And this time, we're at Volare off of Frankfort Avenue. Volare ranks as one of the top restaurants in town time and time again.
The famous Volare.
It's been around for more than a decade, and year after year, locals praise it as a diner's choice.
Volare is great it's great for all occasions. If you want a formal meal, if you want to stop by and have a drink with some friends, it's the perfect location.
The bar area is casual, while the dining room is rich with elegance and steeped in the traditions of Italy. Yet, Volare feels a lot like Louisville.
It feels like home. It feels like a place where you could sit down and be with friends and family and just enjoy a nice meal together.
It's quite delightful.
People love the atmosphere at Volare, but most of all, they come for the food.
It's super tasty.
And credit for that goes to Volare's executive chef, Josh Moore.
I like to focus a lot on, any local ingredients we can get.
And a lot of those local ingredients come right out of Josh's backyard, which is actually his farm, Moore Farm. And on that farm, Josh grows just about anything you could want. He has an orchard. He grows his own berries and harvests dozens and dozens of varieties of produce, most notably his heirloom tomatoes.
Tomato plants alone, we have 600 heirloom tomato plants out, which is a full-time job in itself. So it's busy.
It's fitting that the chef grows his own ingredients, since cooking what's fresh from local farms is really what Italian food is all about.
We are a traditional Italian restaurant. We have a very extensive menu, though. We have something for everyone. We have the traditional Italian dishes. We have a great steak program. We're a big partner with Certified Angus beef, and then also seafood. They're overnighted from somewhere in the world, and it's just a great opportunity to try something different.
It's amazing to see some of the fish that Josh flies in. And if you follow Volare on Facebook, you can see what's fresh just about every weekend. But what could be more Italian than pizza, right? Josh makes that too, and it's unlike any other you'll find around town. And my Secrets co-host Tim Laird is back in the kitchen with more on that. Tim?
We're back in the kitchen with one of my favorite chefs, Josh Moore, and this is a big seller. People love this roasted garlic pizza. One secret to what makes it so good is the way it's cooked on a big green egg ceramic grill. I can't believe you have a big green egg in your kitchen, and here it is. I mean, this is unbelievable.
600 degrees, perfect crust, perfect pies. We love it.
Everybody that gets ones swears by these things. I mean, they're incredible. They can do so many different things. You can smoke, you can grill, you can bake. It just does everything, right?
Direct heat, indirect heat, smoking, grilling, through the pizza stone in there. Cooking with a pizza stone, I love it. So we decided to revamp our entire bar menu, and one of the new changes was all of our pizzas are cooked on this big green egg. We get this up to the 550, 600 degree mark right at 5 o'clock when we open, and it stays at that temp until 10 when we shut down.
You're a professional chef, you're incredible, but me as an amateur, so I could do this.
Absolutely.
The egg is one secret, but there are many more that go with it.
So we're gonna start out with house-made dough. I've already got this rolled out, just on a bed of 00 flour, ready to go onto the egg. And we're going to do a base on this pie of roasted garlic oil that we make in-house. This is the same roasted garlic oil we serve at the tables for dipping bread.
Oh, by the way, it's addictive.
It is.
When you serve at the table with the dipping bread, I'm going in there, I'm sopping up every bit of that. So brilliant to put that on the pizza.
It's great on the pizza. So much flavor. So we're going to smash these roasted garlic cloves. We're going to go all the way to the edge of this pie to get a little bit of that oil on the edge of the crust.
You can make your own roasted garlic oil at home when you know the secrets.
We start with roasted garlic cloves, fresh rosemary, fresh basil, parsley, crushed red pepper, extra virgin olive oil.
And it's just, oh, incredible. I mean, you could just dip in, like you said, with the bread, just
Oh,
have
yeah,
that
just-
on its own.
Yeah, just the way it is.
That's a great start, but I know we're building on this.
Oh yeah.
Chef's got more.
The best is yet to come. A ricotta cheese,
Ricotta, traditional Italian. You're kind of going to the same
little
Italian.
little white pizza, not too thick. We want to, because we're also going to put a little bit of a cheese blend on here. So this is a white cheddar provolone mozzarella blend, and we're going to go kind of light on this. We don't want to make the pie too heavy. We don't want too much cheese on top.
Next, the signature of the pie, homegrown roasted cauliflower.
All we've done with this is roasted in the oven, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, basil, parsley. It's ready to
You
go.
say all we've done with this, but I'll tell you what, this is big time flavor.
It's cauliflower, one of the many things we grow on Moore Farm.
So, Chef, this is your own cauliflower. You raised this.
Yes, from little tiny seedlings.
From little seedlings, and here it is. When you say farm to table, I've seen you out in the farm. You're working it
Oh, yeah.
and bringing it in, and here it is. You gotta love it when it comes to this stage.
From here, we're gonna go onto our big green egg.
600 degrees.
600 degrees. Yeah, we keep it between 550 and 6.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's great. We love it. And we're gonna close this up, get all that heat inside, baking that pizza.
And Chef, I gotta believe this is part of the secrets to a great pizza is the fact that you got the high heat, you had that stone that is blistering hot, so when that dough goes down,
Yeah, it gets that nice crust, a little bit of char on the bottom of that dough, which I love.
and it won't take long, right?
No, we're looking about 4 to 5 minutes.
I can't wait till this comes out.
I'm gonna take a look at our pizza
Yeah.
and see how we're doing. And it's ready to go. We're gonna slide it off of our egg. Bring it over here to finish.
And look at the crispiness.
Oh yeah, nice
I'll
little
bet
char
there's going to
on
be
the
a big
crust.
crunch when you go down with that pizza cutter. And there's still one more secret that takes the pie over the top.
This is a bourbon apple cider reduction. This bottle was about 2 gallons of cider and a bottle of bourbon. Next, fresh squeezed lemon.
Who would have thought?
We have some basil and parsley that's fresh chopped,
Oh, does that look incredible? Look at that.
and we are ready to serve.
Kevin, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna bring this out for you to taste, and it's gonna be phenomenal.
Delicious, absolutely delicious.
I never thought cauliflower would be delicious on pizza, but it's amazing. You should come in and try it.
I don't even like cauliflower, and I love this.
Cauliflower from his farm, everything he's done with this. This looks great. Oh, what do you think?
Oh man,
Okay, I'm going in.
please take a taste. You can, the cider reduction on top.
Wow.
That's delicious.
And look at this crust. I'm telling you what, that's perfection. On that big green egg, it was unbelievable.
Don't go away. We have more secrets coming up. Up next, it's pasta and pesto ×2.
It's incredible.
It's probably one of the best pasta dishes I've ever had.
Find out what makes it so good and how to make it at home.
It's one of my favorites.
And wait until you see dessert. It's like the Italian version of pecan pie. Easy to make at home when you learn the secrets.
When you know the secrets.
More secrets with Josh Moore and Volare is coming up. Welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett, and Volare, it's home of fine Italian dining and casual eating, all under one roof. Sit down for a formal dinner with white tablecloth, or just find a place at the bar where the food is just as fantastic. You can get anything from a grilled pizza to tenderloin sliders or one of Volare's many pasta dishes. Tim Laird is back in the kitchen with the chef who's prepared to whip one of those up right now.
So this is a Capolini pasta dish that we have on the menu right now. Wonderful light white wine cream sauce, basil pesto, olives. We're gonna top this with a grilled sun-dried tomato chicken on top. It's one of my favorites.
You're going to show us the secrets
Absolutely.
to this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Where do we start?
We're going to start with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There's some fresh chopped garlic.
And butter.
little bit
There we
of
go.
butter.
There's the triple crown of any start to any dish.
We have some olive mix, a little bit of calamatas and a Greek green olive. We're going to just saute these olives a little bit.
Wow, does that smell good?
We're going to get our Capolini down. In the restaurant, the pasta cooking machine is a wonderful thing, but at home, just a regular pot of water would do.
And that would work. Make sure it's
Yes.
boiling first, then put your pasta in.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and deglaze this pan. You can see our garlic's getting nice and toasted.
Nice.
Just deglazing this with some Pinot Grigio.
A
We're
little
going to let
Pinot
that cook
Grigio,
down.
a traditional grape of France.
We've let our white wine reduce by about half. Hit that with a little bit of cream.
By the way, that's the full cream. No half and half, no milk. It's all cream going in.
And then in our oven here, I already have our sun-dried tomato chicken. Let's talk about this a little bit. So this has just been grilled on the grill and then topped with sun-dried tomato pesto. So this is basil pesto. Instead of basil, sun-dried tomatoes.
Nice.
Everything else the same. Olive oil, pine nuts, Parmesan.
He has traditional pesto too, but that goes into the sauce.
This is 2 times the pesto in this dish.
Yeah, we have our basil pesto in our sauce and sun-dried tomato pesto on our chicken.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop our Capolini in here. You know, still firm.
Because it's still going to cook a little bit when it goes into the hot
Yes,
pan and mix everything up.
Yes, even and at the restaurant, just on the way to the table, it continues to cook. So we
So
we
you
always
make sure
leave
you
it a little
get
under.
it al dente. I like the twist.
You got to get the height on it.
And every bit of it.
Put our sun-dried tomato grilled chicken on top. Crumbled feta cheese,
What a topper that is.
and then a mix of fresh basil and Italian parsley.
Chef, awesome job. I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
Volare Restaurant, what a great place. Great chef, incredible chef. I mean, you were so amazing. And we got you right here in Louisville, Kentucky. How great is that? That's the biggest secret, that we got you. So come on into Volare, see Josh Moore. He's doing it.
The chicken is perfectly grilled. It meshes well with all the other ingredients. It's perfect Italian.
Well, that is very Italian and very tasty too. And of course, with any fine Italian meal, you need some fine wine. And they have plenty to choose from here. In fact, if you sit at the bar, bottles of wine are half price every day. That's one of the things Volare is famous for. Another is their dedication to perfection when it comes to craft cocktails.
Amazing.
The bar is great.
It looks like Tim has made his way to the bar. What's new, right? He's with Sean Thibodeau, who's ready to reveal the secrets to a Manhattan with an Italian twist. Let's check it out.
Sean, hello.
Good to see you, sir.
I'll tell you what, you guys have an amazing cocktail program. You're always changing things up, keeping them relevant and always fun. Tell me about the cocktail we're going to do here.
So this is called the Luini, and so it's named after one of Leonardo da Vinci's pupils. It's sort of the myth of the origins of Amaretto.
So are you going to show us the secrets to that?
Certainly.
Great.
So we're going to start with about a 1/4 ounce of maple syrup. So then I'm going to do about 1/2 ounce of the Luxardo Amaretto. This is a really spicy Amaretto, which is nice.
A nut liqueur, right?
Certainly, it's almond flavored, but it's actually made from peach pits, most
Okay.
typically.
Oh,
So
that's
peach
interesting.
kernels. But it does have that almond flavor to it.
That's
so,
a nice secret to know. All right.
So Amaro Sebelia is an Italian Amaro. It's very dry. So it's I'm doing about a 1/4 ounce. It's sort of taking the place that bitters would take in a traditional Manhattan.
Okay.
1/4 ounce of that guy. We're gonna do 2 ounces of this Old Forester Original Batch 1870. This guy is the original formula. It's 3 blends, sort of going back to the original formulation of Old Forester.
You want to give it a good stir. Have it dilute a little bit.
You want
Get
to
some
chill
more
it,
flavors.
and you want to get some more water in there as well, because if you're just drinking straight whiskey, you're not going to last all night. So I like to sip on a couple cocktails. So I'm going to go ahead and just strain this guy out.
And by the way, you always use a chilled glass, which I love about your cocktail program.
Oh, absolutely.
You mind if I try
Please
this?
do.
I have to.
Cheers.
This is great. Wow. I'm telling you, that is phenomenal. It's not sweet. It's nicely balanced. It has that savory characteristic. I mean, you know what this invites is another taste, just to make sure, if you don't mind. Come in and try for yourself what Sean is creating. Cheers.
While Tim enjoys his cocktail, I'm going to finish up this pasta with twice the pesto. And it isn't going to take long. And when we come back, it's time for dessert.
The best is yet to come.
It's Italy's version of pecan pie. It's sweet and easy to make when you learn the secrets.
This is a very simple dessert to make at home.
It's simple when you know the secrets.
It
So
is.
here
It is.
We're going back into the kitchen with Chef Josh Moore from Volare when we come back on Secrets. Hi everybody, Kevin Harnett back with you at Volare off of Frankfurt Avenue. This has stood the test of time for more than a decade, and it's easy to see why it's still going strong. There's something for everyone here, both in the way of menu and the atmosphere. It goes all the way from casual to formal, from grilled pizzas to veal chops, and always incredible handcrafted desserts. And it's time for one of those right now. What do you say we check in with my co-host Tim Laird, who's back in the kitchen with executive chef Josh Moore.
I have a big sweet tooth myself, and that's how I started in the restaurant business, was pastries. I have a big pastry background. We make everything here in-house.
So what are we doing today?
All right, this is something special that we do at the restaurant periodically. It's a pignoli tart. This is an Italian pine nut tart. I tell everyone it's the Italian pecan pie. So it's going to be a nice flaky crust, toasted pine nuts, and then a honey egg custard.
Oh, wow. You can make it yourself when you learn the secrets.
This is a very simple dessert to make at home.
It begins with sugar, salt, and honey in a sauce pot.
Butter, of course.
Secret ingredient, there it is.
And we're going to go to the stove with this.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to let that cook just long enough to come up to a boil.
Okay.
All right, so this is what we're looking for on our honey, butter, sugar, and salt mixture. Just bring it up to a boil. We're going to pour this into a bowl and allow it to cool before we add our eggs and cream. This came off the stove, poured it into the bowl, let it sit for about 20 minutes, just long enough to cool.
And look how thick and rich that looks.
Oh,
Fantastic.
It's great. We're going to add a whole egg to this. We're going to do 1 egg yolk.
Now, by the way, here's another secret. You know somebody in the egg business.
I do. My dad has a farm in Shelbyville, so all of our chicken eggs and duck eggs come from his farm. So all of our house-made pastas are all made with duck eggs, which gives you a richer pasta.
And it's fresh.
A little bit of heavy cream. And we're just going to whisk all this together. So you see how easy this dessert is. I mean, it's an easy one to make at home for sure. We have our pre-pressed shells. We make this in-house. Nice shortbread dough. We're going to just line those with our pine nuts.
It looks like those have been toasted a little bit.
They have been. We're just going to cover that with our honey egg custard. And the pine nuts are going to rise to the top, just like when you make a pecan pie.
No, so they're going to, here they're on the bottom, but after we put them in the oven, they're going to come up
They're
to
going
the
to
top.
come up to the
Just
top.
like a pecan pie. From here, it's into a 325-degree oven for about 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. I can't wait to see this.
Let's get them out of there.
Wow, as promised. Tell me about the plate that we're going on to with these.
So we have a little bit of a creme anglaise vanilla custard sauce with red raspberry coulis. We drew some hearts into that. That dark line is actually piped chocolate. So we pipe that with a bittersweet chocolate. These gels in the center are mango and a mint gel, some fresh berries on the plate. And then we'll put our centerpiece on, our pine nut tart. Gently unmold these with that removable bottom, makes this so easy. Get our knife up underneath. They slide right off. And they are ready for service.
Wow. It's what I call a sweet ending. You make it special. And I'll tell you what, save room for the dessert. So glad we have you in our town. Stay in here. Don't leave us.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you heard him say it, right? All right, fans. He's not leaving.
Never.
Thanks, Josh Moore.
Thank you.
Volare, come on down. It's awesome.
Awesome indeed. Thanks, Tim. We hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have. We appreciate all the hospitality that Josh and his crew have shown us here at Volare. If you're looking for the recipes, you can find them online at newlocaltv.com. For Tim Laird, I'm Kevin Harnett, and for all of us at B&B Productions, we'll see you next time on Secrets.